Let's go to William. He's a Chelsea fan. Will?
Right, Willie.
Hello, lads. How are we doing? Welcome back.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks, matey. Go on. What you thinking about Chelsea?
I'm going to be just realistic and optimistic that I think because of the obviously no European football, I think that will play in our favour in regards to the others. So I'm going with an optimistic third because there's with the constant change and obviously players going here, and there's still a lot of players to get rid of because there's obviously not everyone can play. We don't want to be in the same dilemma with Graham Potter where you've got two first teams basically. So I think third place is optimistic of where I think we would expect to be, but Europa League is going to be the minimum standard for sure. But it's a good business that what we've done so far in allowing that Alonso clearly has control over who is coming in and who's not.
Yeah, what about Enzo Fernandez, guys? Because he got booed the other day. William, before I ask you, what did you make of the booing?
I don't like it. I don't like players. I don't like fans booing their own players. There are a number of reasons for it. Obviously, what happened in the summer with him. Well, not just that, but he flirting with Real Madrid.
Yeah,
wasn't he?
Yeah.
There's clearly what happened with Argentina. I don't know. It feels a bit over the top, if I'm honest. Feels a little
over
bit
the top.
Booing him when he's coming on in a pre-season game. I mean,
he wanted out. He wanted to leave your football club.
Well, he won't leave back.
He still does want to leave.
The club have put a price tag on him.
Yeah.
Well, if the club have put a price tag, and clearly the club are saying, well, listen, if you match this, we will allow you to leave.
Yeah.
Well, that's as much as selling as in anything else, isn't it?
But he wants out.
It just felt in a pre-season game. There is a chance that we could still have Enzo Fernandez at Chelsea when the window shuts. That's not inconceivable.
No, of course
I
not.
think that.
No.
You know, what are you going to do?
Do you think he will be?
No, I don't actually. No, I think he will. I think something will happen. I feel something will happen, mate. Don't know where. I mean, City are it's not going to go away, is it? And after what happened yesterday and Rodri leaving, you kind of think. I mean, it's the best result really for Chelsea, isn't it? If they do decide, see where we played yesterday, the midfield. I mean, you had previous caller saying that Cover, he put in that performance. Well, they'll be looking at that going, well, that's not good enough. That we cannot continue like that.
No.
So that probably helped. If there isn't anything to help the move, then that ain't done any harm, is it?
No, it hasn't. William, just on Enzo Fernandez, do you want him to stay?
Yeah. Personally, yes. And I listen, fans will be fans, and I'm not one of them. And obviously the World Cup is the World Cup. At the end of the day, he's an Argentinian player. He's passionate, and you know, as an England fan, obviously we didn't like it, but it's the World Cup. He was passionate. He scored a goal in a crucial moment, so it is what it is. But in regards to the booing, I'm with Cundy that I didn't like it. It's pre-season, and it's unnecessary at this stage. So like before it's gone. At the end of the day, Real Madrid is the number one club that people want to go to. You know, if anyone is in the top midfield right now, you know, of course you want to go to somewhere like Real Madrid, and you know, you're going to get a lot more money, and probably than what he's on at Chelsea. And but the thing is, he's in a really long contract, and he's probably going to get a better deal anyway if he stays. But I'm with Cundy as well that I've just got a feeling that Man City now with Rodri going to Barcelona, that he's going to come in and then do you say who are we going to go for? And I think Adam Watson's probably the one he's still been quiet. And that's probably the person that will most likely come in, or Alex Scott, which we had another bid of 70 million. But if it only takes like another 20, 30 million to get Adam Watson, I would preferably go for Watson over Scott.
Wharton. You mean Wharton?
Yeah, Wharton. Sorry, Wharton. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, William, thanks for your call. Let's go to Adam. He's a Liverpool fan. All right, Ad?
All right, Ed.
How are we, boys? You all right?
All right,
Yeah.
mate.
Look, how are you feeling about Liverpool?
So I'm a bit thingy about it. I reckon Chelsea win the league this season, and I think there's proof as well. I think them signing Henderson, he's a proven Premier League winner. If you look at all the teams that are possibly going to make the top four, Henderson will carry them in the dressing room over the line. I also think Trent might join Chelsea this summer.
Trent? Where's that from?
Would you have him?
Well, we've got so. We play wing backs, right? I mean, Gusto's out there. Reece James he played midfield the other day, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to see Reece too many times out wide as a wing back.
No.
Because I don't think so, mate. His hamstrings. I think he's better centrally. Where there's not he's not an up and downer of a fullback.
No.
But in terms of I don't know Trent. That's a big shout, that one. I mean, Pedro Neto played out there the other day. He played out as a wing back.
Gakpo's not good enough for us, I don't think. He's a good player, but he's not Liverpool calibre. And I think Arsenal will do a Liverpool this season. If you remember when we won the league last season, everyone was, Liverpool are on a dominant season. That's it. Big Mo giving it the big uns. But it didn't happen last season, and I don't think it's going to happen this season. I think Carrick will be gone by Christmas because good old Jim's got a happy trigger finger in regards to sacking managers.
Right, okay. So Man United are not going to do well either.
No.
Right.
I think it'll fall to Chelsea.
All right, listen, thanks for your call. I'm going to go to Martin. He's a Cov fan. All right, Martin.
Evening, boys. I spoke to you guys after we'd got in the playoff final 4 years ago at Middlesbrough, and Jason kindly called it a League Two playoff final, and what a run we've been on since. And we're back in the big time. And listening to all you lot going on about top seven, by the sound of it, nobody wants it. So put Cov in the mix. Why not? Big Frank. I'll tell you what, he's having a go. They've spent a bit of money. Give us 17th now. We'll snatch your hands off.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's so good to be back in the big time. Boys.
No, look, I'm excited to see what Coventry can do. You're a big football club. Deserves it. I love Frank Lampard. I think he's a really good manager. You got to get off to a good start. You've got
a little bit like Sunderland did last year.
Yeah, get off to a good start. Make people aware of the fact that you ain't going to be that championship team that comes up and gets.
They got Arsenal, mate, on Friday.
No, the good start for us, boys, we've got Arsenal away, and then we're at home to Hull, and then we're away at Man City. Now, there's no better time to play Arsenal and Man City away than the start of the season while they're still gelling, they're still getting players in. But the big game for us in that first three, if we can win at home against Hull on that first home game, if we're on 3 points after three, that's a massive thing for us. What we don't want to do is get gubbed on Friday, only draw at home to Hull and get gubbed at Man City, because then automatically fingers are pointing. But they're going to give it a go. They've signed a couple of great players. That Urenki, the Ghanaian player for the World Cup, he's looked great so far already in the snippets we've seen of him.
Okay.
They've spent a bit of cash. They give it a go. So at least at the end of the season, if it doesn't work out, they've give it a go. But I just think Frank will get that team. 17th is fine by me, boys. But
I bet.
if we go to the Emirates on Friday and sneak a point, Club Tropicana. Unbelievable stuff we do there.
That would be unbelievable. Yeah, I just can't see it.
No,
I can't see it. I think Arsenal just will. Look, Coventry, there is no reason why Coventry can't do. We saw last season what the newly promoted sides can do. Frank's proven this, what a good manager is. Wouldn't surprise me if Coventry stay up.